If you want to annoy people, just speak to them in their language and pretend you can't understand them.
When I go overseas, I always make a bit of an effort to learn this local language. You know, you'll buy a phrase book, you'll speak some Spanish, French, something like that.
Fair enough.
But I've noticed American tourists never bother with that kind of thing.
No, the Americans, they're hopeless. Now, they're quite rude. You always see them in Europe, asking people, do you speak English? Usually quite loudly, too.
I would say that, yes, at least the Americans, they ask if people speak English. Whereas English people, when we go abroad to Europe, for example, we just assume that everyone else speaks English. And we normally just speak louder and slower and assume that they understand us. So at least the Yanks actually ask if they speak English.
And even when they actually do have people speaking English to them, Americans don't even understand their accents.
They don't.
They even put subtitles over Susan Boyle when she went on Oprah. And Boyle comes from the UK, the birthplace of the English language.
Honestly, short of having a translator, I do not know how American tourists can communicate with locals at all, even when they visit England.
Excuse me, ladies, do you speak English at all?
Yes. We're English, so yeah.
I can't understand a word you're saying. I'm from America. We only speak English. Do you speak English?
Yes, I'm speaking English.
I need directions, but I only speak English.
We speak English.
English, yeah.
Yes.
Can you speak English? Yeah.
We're English, so we...
English, can you speak English?
We are.
This is, I said, it's the easiest way, I think, to wind people up is just repeat yourself. Act as if they didn't say anything. Just keep repeating yourself, and it soon winds people up.
I just don't understand.
Okay, well, I can understand you.
I'm trying to go.
You don't need to yell, I understand.
I need to go to Gloucester Street.
Gloucester.
I need to go to Gloucester.
Gloucester Road.
Do you know the way to Gloucester?
We speak English. I'm English.
Let's be honest, though. I will give it to people, foreigners. British language is quite tricky. Like Gloucester Road is not spelt Gloucester. It is spelt like the Yanks try and pronounce it, to be fair. So I understand why they might struggle. But isn't it funny how when people want to, communicate with a foreign person, all they normally do is speak louder. Like, how is speaking louder going to help anyone work out what the hell you're saying?
Sorry.
Speak English.
We are like here.
Do you want me to translate for you? Are you looking for
Gloucester Road?
Gloucester Road. Gloucester Road.
Gloucester.
He's actually looking for Gloucester Road.
I'm
Whereabouts is it?
We're near Victoria.
She's saying that we are near Victoria. Apparently.
Okay, so how do I get to Victoria?
So you get to
How does he
Victoria.
get to Victoria?
I'm telling.
He's actually using two different accents. He's using an American accent and an English accent. And he's saying exactly the same thing.
Walk out the park.
Walk out the park.
Okay.
Go onto the main road.
Go onto the main road.
Okay.
And walk down until you see Victoria.
And walk down until you see Victoria.
Okay, so how far is it?
How far is that? He's asking.
3 steps.
She's saying it's like 3 subway stations.
Okay.
So
3 stops.
Yeah, that's
okay.
right. That's right.
Thank you very much.
He says, thank you very much for your help. So
Thank you so much, man.
they are hard.
That just reminds me of when people see, I don't know, people with mental disabilities or people that are deaf, people with Down syndrome and things. How many people speak to that person looking down at them louder? And I was watching a film the other day with Woody Harrelson teaching people, mentally disabled people basketball. And he spoke to a girl with Down syndrome like that, and she said, "You don't need to speak to me like that. I've got Down syndrome. I'm not stupid."
To understand these English people, yeah.
I'm sorry.
And they're a real pain in the ass.
Yeah.
We're just saying how helpful you've been.
Brilliant. I love these. I love clips like this. There's an Australian channel called Misfit Minds, which I watch, and they are brilliant because, like I said, what they will do is they will just repeat things, and it winds people up so much. It is ridiculous how an upset and wound up people can get. It's brilliant, and that is what this is doing. And I think us watching it are like, you can see he's just winding them up, right? But actually, when these people are in the moment, they don't see it as winding him up or winding them up, the English people up. It's more a case of, what is this guy doing? Like, we speak the same language. So it's really funny, the difference between the people that are there having it happen to compared to when you're actually watching it on screen. The Chasers, another brilliant one. They really are sort of pranksters, and it's fantastic to watch. There's so many shows like this. We had Balls of Steel over here, which was fantastic as well, really going out into public and winding people up. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, and I will catch you next time.